everyone, it's time for the next chapter in my cancer story. So where do we leave off? I had just got my breast cancer diagnosis, but I'm still at home, back broken, cancer all through my spine, cancer in the liver, cancer in the breast. So it was right at Christmas time. So there was no appointments for me. The Kyphoplasty didn't get scheduled to January 12th. And I was just dying. I mean, think about how fast my cancer was progressing. Until I started chemo, it was still growing and getting worse and more painful. So they agreed that I could start radiation on my back and that hopefully that would help. So the first time I went in, it's kind of weird. So they put you on this floaty kind of. It's filled with air. I don't know what it's filled with, but anyways, you lay on it, and then once you're set, and once they've adjusted you, it hardens. So the next time you come in, you lay on that and you are there. That's where you're laying. You can't move. And that way they can radiate on your back the way that they've planned. So I started to do that. I think I only got through about 3 treatments, and then I canceled one, but I just left, and then I came in for the next treatment, and I was just actively puking. I could not lay and sit still or lay and be held still to do this treatment. So they ended up wheeling me just from the radiation center to the emergency room, and that was another visit that I had. Just my calcium levels were still low, and honestly, this is pretty embarrassing, but I was very, very constipated. When you're on all these opioids like I was, you don't poop, and I just wasn't eating, and I was throwing everything up. So my thinking was there's nothing to come out. But anyway, so that caused me some issues, as well as the calcium levels. So anyways, I ended up not finishing radiation. We just kind of called it quits after that. But I did finally have my kyphoplasty scheduled for January 12th. And that is where they go in and fill the spaces in your spine with surgical cement. And I remember being okay, let's do it, and of course they have to go over negative side effects with you. Well, they said the worst case scenario, it doesn't help. I would just still be in pain. So yes, that is the absolute worst case scenario that I could think of in that moment. And I did the procedure on the 12th. Actually, the 13th was my first day of chemo, so my mom had to wheel me into that, recovering. But yeah, so they said it'd be about a 2-week recovery. After 2 weeks, I was still in pain and just so upset about it, because I was this cannot be my life now. And I was in pain on morphine every 8 hours and hydromorphine every 4 hours. So luckily, after about 3 or 4 weeks, it worked. I did clear up the pain, and yeah, and I haven't really had any issues with my back ever since. So yeah, so that's kind of what we did to fix my back. And next, I guess I'll talk about starting chemo. So yeah, thanks for following along. If you like these stories, you want to be notified when a new chapter comes out, hit the subscribe button. All right, thanks everybody. Stay positive.